I'm having so much fun doing these tiny homes recently. It got me thinking, can we bring a little bit more of a spooky aesthetic to one of them? So today, we're going to be in the world of Moonwood Mill, which is the world that came with the Werewolves game pack. I've decided on building something a little bit more run down, maybe a building that is having a second use of life, and I found a lovely reference image that I want to get lots of inspiration from for this build today. So without further ado, let's get over to the world and I'll share some of these ideas with you. And so here we are, my loves, on a 20 by 15 in the world of Moonwood Mill. This is where we're going to be building our little cheeky tiny home today. I've had a lovely idea with this. I really want to build something like this reference image. Something that almost looks to me a bit like a fire station, like a reused fire station is what I want to go for today. I love the kind of like brick. I love the industrial aesthetic of it. We'll make everything a little bit run down. And I might even go through with the point of making this a bit more off-grid as well. So we'll have a little area where they can grow their own food and stuff and make their own things. That's the kind of vibe I want to get across today. So that, my loves, is exactly what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to be looking at my reference image and we are going to be making a bloody start on this build. Right, I want to go for a tiny home, so 64 maximum tiles. I'm going to go across maybe here for maybe a little bit wider onto here. No, in fact, let's start with this size of the build first. And I think I want to go, can I go 6 with this? Let's have a look. How much is that? That's 24 tiles. Okay. And then I do want like a little overhang bit over to this side. Maybe 3 by... How much have we got if we do 3 by 4? Oh, we've got 36 tiles. Okay, that's fine. That means then we can maybe add up another one of these on top and it'll be 64. No, that's 60. Oh, well, that's even more room than I needed. So maybe if I did that one a little bit bigger, that's 63 tiles there. Okay, well, that worked out quite nicely. I think that's a nice little start there. A lovely little start. Yes, it has indeed. We could even utilize this area as a balcony, maybe, off of this point here. We'll see what happens. So, let's just get some wallpaper on. I want to go for a brick. I really do. And I know that the werewolf pack came with a really... But this was just base game brick, wasn't it? But it just looked a little bit more run down. Maybe we could go for something like that. Oh! Yes, indeed. I don't know what windows and doors we're going to use just yet. I will get to that in a minute. Let's concentrate on the roof line. So, what I want to do, I think, if you can see that reference image, it's kind of got, well, you can't see it, but it had like almost like half walls at the top, just at the front. So I might want to utilize that as well. Let's tuck all flaps in, bring you across, bring in those labias, please. Thank you, very sweet. And then I'm going to flop you on down to maybe around about... maybe go a bit taller, because once I get the half walls on the front, I think that would work. We'll see what happens with this. Right, I'm going to copy you to there. I'm going to copy you to the middle, and I would love some kind of skylight in this build as well, so I'm going to do like a skylight on that part there, I think. Let's hope. Let's get these bricks on all of them so it'll blend in the interior as well. Stunning! And then idea with the half wall, maybe going for this height. Let me see the height of that. Yes. And then, so we don't count this as tiles, I'm going to put these in manually. And that, my loves, is the technical term today. Manually. So I just put each little piece of this in manually. And it worked. It worked out for us. We are on 63 tiles. We've got a spare tile, loves, you know? What a treat. What an absolute treat that we've got a spare tile to use. Oh, we are lucky, aren't we? Yes, is the answer to that. Yes, we are indeed. Okay, happy with that. I probably want to go for like a metal corrugated roof kind of looks, but in the black on these bits. This one here is like always a little bit too reflective to me. Does that sound really fussy? It probably does. And do you know what I say to that? Don't give a shit. We're going to go for this one here. We'll go for that one. That one, and then let's put in maybe this one here. Let's go for this one in the black. Yeah, I think that would work actually. Let's have a look. Oh yes, it does. And then, as I said, I wanted like a skylight on this bit, so if we use this one here in the darkest, flop that across. Unless actually I could use this one. Oh yeah, I prefer that one. Let's use that one there. Oh, that's wonderful. I can still see a bit of wallpaper that's not painted there. You little shit. Where is that coming from? I don't think it is actually. I think it's just because of the roof. Oh well, that's fine. So, as I said, we need some windows and doors. So I'm going to grab all of that out and we'll flop it about here together. I've picked out the doors and windows that I think would work just for now. Only because I want to get a floor plan sorted first before we move on. It's going to be quite a simple floor plan, as they always are with a tiny home. But I think these windows, this door here from the ranch pack, is that on the right way? Oh, that looks really nice, the detail. But I like that detail there a bit more on the outside. Yeah, let's do that. We'll flop that one there. And I'm going to do this one over on this side here as well, because I'm thinking about doing a mezzanine bedroom up here. So I think what I'm going to do is cut out this point here. Will that give us tiles back if I bish bash boosh this out? Oh, it does. Oh, well, that's better news, that. How many tiles have we got to use here? I mean, we could extend this out even further. Let me see. I don't know about that. I kind of like the balance of that. But what I could do is have a smaller one over on this side like this. And then that could be a toilet, couldn't it? Oh, yeah, that makes it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, and I'm going to keep it there as well. So this one's a bit further forward than this one. Again, just making it more interesting, loves. And I'm going to do a roof line on this bit. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm happy with that. Oh, it's working out swimmingly. And for the fence itself, in fact, what I'm going to do is just copy this fence. We're going to come down to this level. And I'm going to draw it just around to here. And I'm going to get on a ladder on this point here, I think. Let's go for the industrial looking one. Oh, it does come in a black as well. And flop this one here. Why are you not going there? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was scared then. I was very scared then. Oh, yes. Oh, that's looking cute already. Oh, I'm very much vibing with that. I really am. And I think a half gabled just over on this point here would be marvelous, would be sexy, would be stunning, to be honest. And then I'm going to... Oh, I kind of like it in that height. Yes. I wasn't going to do it at that height, but I think that really works. Yes. And then I can get that one there, put the corrugated metal on it. Gorgeous. And we went for the angled out, didn't we? The angled out roof trim in the darkest black. And then flop that across like that too. I'm into that. Oh, that's very adorable. And that gave us a lovely bit of space down here. Really nice bit of space down here. But we need to remember we need to get a ladder into this bedroom area. So I need to make sure I'm putting in a ladder in a correct position. Yes, I am indeed. Okay, well that's nice. I think we've came along quite nicely here. There's still a few more details I'd like to put on, so let's do it together. And as with the tiny homes, I'm going to go through all the floor plan and stuff with you, so I'm not going to go away and choose a floor plan. You can see me struggle in live time. What a marvellous day this is. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm going to like that in the interior as well. Yeah, that's the interior floor sorted, and I'm going to even do it up here, I think. Yeah, we're going for industrial vibes in here. I think it works. Okay, let's get a nice roof trim on as well. I think we're just going to go for a black roof trim on all of these pieces. Yes, we are indeed. Plop this all the way across. I always forget about Moonwood Mill being such a lovely world to build in. It really is. I would love to do some like industrial and modern builds in this world. So we'll make a start on that. We'll make a bloody start on that. Tell you what is infuriating me, there was that white line there. Is it the same there as well? Wonder why that is, because they're definitely painted on that side. Oh, that's why. Shush. I don't want to hear a word from any of you. I don't want to hear a bloody word. I'm going to paint these trims as well. Paint the trims. Stunning and stunning. Gorgeous. For the ceilings, I think we should do like this for the ceilings themselves. I think it would work. There we go. Ceilings are all painted now. Yeah, I think that's going to work in here, definitely. Definitely going to work. So, floor plan's going to be very simple because it's kind of there already. I'm just going to kind of point out, I think, where I want everything. So we've got a toilet and a bathroom in there. I think we could do the living room over in this area here, maybe with a small dining table, or even the dining table like here, maybe. I don't know how this space is going to work out because we've got quite a big door here. Kitchen can go straight along in this little nook here. I think it would suit in there kind of well. And then what could happen is we could bring in a ladder to kind of have a little feeling of separation between the... Oh, damn. No, that's not going to work. I thought that was in the correct position, and it wasn't. It was absolutely not. Why is it not allowing me to put it there? I just want it to go there. There we go. Honestly, this game, sometimes it needs a good clip round the ear hole, doesn't it? Yeah, I think like a work that's going to kind of semi be in the way of the kitchen, but I think that ladder's just in the perfect place for the bedroom itself. Unless we put this ladder over on this corner here. Let me try that as well while we're here. Let's try and put the ladder over in this corner. Do you know what? That kind of works too. And then that frees up a lot more space around here, doesn't it? And we could still easily get up a bed and stuff up here. We could push the bed like right over to here maybe and have like a wardrobe along on this part. We're going to need to keep this free because the ladder's there. That works. That works and it's right by the door. It kind of makes sense. Okay, right. We've kind of got a floor plan together then. So what I need to figure out now is what other windows and maybe some other doors I'm going to be putting on the rest of this tiny little abandoned fire station. In fact, before I go, I wanted to try something first. I wanted to trial whether or not these would work here. Oh, that does kind of look good. Can you go on this side? Oh. Oh, je ne sais quoi. Oh, there we go. Can we go to that point there? How fussy do you need to be? Honestly, we won't put it on that bit there though. I think it kind of looks good. Yes, I like that. That ladder being offset is making me a little bit twitchy eye, but I'm just going to have to deal with that because you can't move these ladders. I'm just going to have to deal with it as it is. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I do think we need a little trim around the top as well though. So maybe if we go for this one here in the black. Oh, please say, oh, you're not going to go on that bit because there's no wall there. Well, you could go on this bit here and maybe I could find something in to fill that gap. Unless I just use those curtain poles. Do you know what I mean? Those little curtain numbers. Unless we just use them all the way around. I could even maybe put like an old sign or something there to fill that gap. We'll see what happens. So, as I said, we need to go and put in the windows and doors in the other places. Okay, I've had a few ideas. First off, I'm going to use this big slidey door into the main living area. So that is going to like take up quite a bit of space, but because it slides open, it doesn't really matter where we put the sofa and stuff. The sofa would need to go around this area because it opens from this area here, but we could put a TV and stuff up on this wall. Perfect. And then this little door here from Snowy Escape, I think I'm going to put right next to the ladder here. I just used this one because it looks like it's got bars like across the door. It just feels a bit industrial to me. So I'm going to use that. We're going to use these lovely windows here that came with the Horse Ranch expansion. Coming into the kitchen area here, I have put a door into the bathroom. So we're going to kind of wrap a kitchen around in that point there, I think, which will leave us enough space to easily put in a dining table as well, which is nice. I'm going to do the same with the toilet. I'm going to use the same Horse Ranch windows and flop them round about there, I think. Oh, I think that's going to be marvellous. Yes, indeed. Now, I've had an idea. I would love a fireplace in here, but we have no chimney breast. So what I'm going to do is make my own, I think. Because we've got 3 tiles that we can flop up, I think I'm going to do a chimney all the way to there. I'm not going to go any higher than that. I'm going to use this same brick on that point there, and I'm going to put a chimney breast right on bloody top. And I'm going to use this one here from, oh, it's from Cats and Dogs. I was going to say that was from Cottage Living for some reason, but it's not. It's absolutely not. And then I want to put a half wall on, so I think I need to go a little bit, maybe about that size. Yes, we're going to bring you up to here, my darling, and we are going to flop you all the way around. We don't really need to worry that this is going to cost a tile because we have got one tile left. But just to be safe, you never know when a tile could come in handy, you know? I'm going to put them in manually like that and then flop them all the way around. I don't even know if that's coloured in there, but we're going to put it on there anyway. Nope, nothing to change. Okay, let's have a look at that. Oh, that's kind of cute. I do think, though, what I need to do is get a half wall. Is that a good height? Is that too tall? That's too tall. And just wall up behind where that is. Just so it looks a little bit more solid. That's better. Yes. And then we'll get the same trim and put it on that point there like that. Oh, that's kind of adorable. Yeah, I'm very much for that. Very much for that indeed. Let's get that trim up there as well, please. Thank you. Beautiful and beautiful. Oh, I'm very much into that. I really am. I really bloody am. There's a nice little bit of space out here, as I said, where we can put like little food plots and stuff. I'm kind of vibing with that idea. I very much am. Okay. Well, let me find a few final details for the actual exterior itself, just to bring it to life a little bit more. And we'll move on to making a space for the garden, and I'll do the landscaping off of camera. And beautiful, beautiful, stunning. Okay, so I've chucked in some more details and I've also done the landscaping. I'm going to walk you through it right now. So, landscaping. Landscaping is here for put a big old tree next to this build. I just think that really works, makes it look a little bit like it's been here forever. And I'm very much vibing with that. Yeah, more landscaping around the side here. These trees fit in here perfectly. That's the like group trees from the debug. I thought they fit in here perfectly. I've also changed the roof texture. We've gone for that bit more. I love this roof texture. That came with the werewolf pack as well, which again makes it look a little bit more run down. I've put some cracks and stains everywhere. I've also done a little bit of signage at the top of the build there that I said I was going to. And I think that just bloody works. We've done some lighting. We've put some more landscaping in and a little bit of graffiti or just some newspaper stuck to the side of the building for some reason. I think it looks great. And what I've done is use the get to work fence. But I've also overlapped some planks of wood that was in the debug from werewolves. And I just think it adds a little bit of privacy to this area. Do you know what I mean? Just adds a little bit of privacy to it. It does look a bit run down, but I'm kind of for that. And that's it. I think that looks really nice. I think that's just brought it together rather marvelously. What we're going to do is concentrate on making this very much off-grid. So we need to make sure we're using all off-grid items. I am going to use a wind turbine so they can generate some kind of power. And also have this whole area here as an area where they can get some solar power as well. So I'm going to flop these in. I reckon we could get in 3 here. Oh, we can. That fit in quite beautifully. So this whole area here is very much a working area. You know, I'm going to be putting in some planters around everywhere. I might even do some vertical planters as well, so we can just maximize the space. And then having this balcony is a bit more of a hangout area. I might put a chair up here, or even a little fire pit. I think a fire pit would look great up there, actually. Little fire pit and a little telescope. So that's what we're going to do together. Yes, we bloody are indeed. Right, okay. I'm going to flop in these now. Again, we need to make sure they're going to be able to get into everywhere. They should be able to get in that. I can never tell with these bloody planters where they can get in or not. I don't know if they need to be that spaced out. I think that they do. Let's go to there. I think that should be fine. I could probably use a few more of them as well. So I'm going to do the same down here. Again, we are maximizing this space so they can live by their own means in this little tiny establishment. I think I'm just going to do 3 there because I would like to do some vertical planters along here, I think. And should we go for grey ones? It kind of suits the vibe, but maybe... Do you know what? The brown one looks nice. Let's do that. Let's put some brown vertical planters in. I'm going to flop them all the way across to maybe there. Because I wouldn't mind maybe getting in some chickens. Do you reckon we could fit a little chicken coop in here? I don't think we could, actually, because this is very big, isn't it? Yes. We'll forget that we said a thing. Maybe, though, what we could do is bring in the bee box. They could sell some honey. That's a good idea. Let's do that. I'm going going to flop this one into this position. And I'm going to flop on down and get a brown moment coming through. Yes. Yes, that's nice. So now that we've done that, what is stopping us from doing just a few smaller planters? You know, again, maximizing that space. We could even put them around one here. We could do two here, like one like there and there. Just for a little bit of difference, you know? I don't want to go down in behind here because I just want to keep that area kind of free. So they can get to that, because that always breaks down and stuff, doesn't it? I tried one of the roof ones and it just didn't look right on here, so we went for the standalone ones instead. Oh, do you know what? I think that's going to work, loves. Nice little working garden to earn some money and live by their own means. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay. So what we need now is a fire pit. I'm wondering if we could maybe get out this one here. Do you know what? That's a nice size. Yeah, I'm going to pop you to like there. And let's just hope that we can make this work. You're going to have to go there. Yeah, that's perfect. And I reckon we could get around those little wooden stools. I would like these, but no, we're going to go for this. I think it'll suit the aesthetic a little bit better. We'll go for 3. Or should I do 4? Let's try 3, because I could move this. I don't want to put it anywhere near the build itself, because we know that these things just catch on bloody fire. Like nobody's business. Maybe if I like moved you to there. Oh, that could work. Yes. I'm going to pop you in a little bit more over that side there. Oh, that would be cute. Yeah, I'm into that. Just a little bit of area where they can come up and have their friends come over and have a little fire pit moment. Oh, I'm vibing with that. That's cute. That's came along nicely. I'm very pleased with how this has came along. I think it's going to be perfect for gameplay. Little tiny home at Moonwood Mill. Yes. Okay. Well, I think we're done with the exterior. That was kind of fast, but I think because I did all of the landscaping and stuff off of camera, it went a bit too fast, to be honest. Should have kept it all in. Sorry, guys. Do you know what? I'm going to utilize another bit of space. Oh, and flop in one of these here as well. I mean, it is under that tree, but I think that would work. Yes. Yes, gorgeous. Oh, okay. I reckon I could add in a few other details. I do. Like an extractor fan and stuff on here or something, maybe somewhere. And even like some wires or like some electricity boxes. Let me go and grab an array of things and we'll flop it about together this time. So nothing too crazy, just a few little final details. We'll put these pipes up on the wall over here. I think we'll just make... Yes, that's added something to me. It really has. And I'm thinking about adding this PowerPoint somewhere, but I don't know where I would put this. I could maybe put it at the front somewhere if I sized it down. I mean, I could just put it there, to be honest. And move these lights up a little bit. Oh! Yes, that's done something to me as well. Oh, it has. It's tickled my tuppence, I tell you that. And I think I want to add this one into the kitchen, but that's not going to fit there, is it? No, it's going to come through there on that bloody post. Does that fit there okay? Not really. Not really. I mean, what side is it supposed to go on? I think it's supposed to go that way, isn't it? No idea. I'm going to put it there anyway, and we're just going to hope for the best outside. Yep, that's fine. And I do the same with the toilet as well. We'll turn it around. Excuse you, flip. Flip. How dare you? I said flip. There we go. And then we can have a little fan coming out. Yes. Oh, that's done it for me. That is the pièce de résistance. Very, 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 very much for it. Okay, we're going to move on to the interiors. I think what we're going to do is obviously make a start down here. So I need to pull out a variety of gorgeous things, and we are going to flop everything about together. Let's make a start first on the kitchen. So I'm going to use a mixture of things. I am going ahead and putting in some of the off-grid items, but to me, when you've got power, you can still add lights and TVs and stuff. And, you know, we've got a lot of power going on here. So that's the way I'm going to do this. It might not work in gameplay, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Yes, I am a dude. Right, I'm going to be putting in this sink though. I wasn't going to use this sink, but I think it would kind of work in here. Is that the same colour? It looks a bit off to me. That's too dark. That's not right. No. I mean, that one's the best, but it's got the black top and I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I think we're just going to have to go for this one. And I'm going to use this oven. Use this oven there. So we've got a full workspace. We've got a sink. We're going to have to put in some kind of corner piece here, I would imagine. So I'm going to use this one here and flop it to there, which in turn is going to make me want to move everything along slightly, which I don't mind. We can do that. That's absolutely fine. The fridge may cut in front of that window slightly, but I'm not going to go in front of the glass. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. That'll work stupendously. And I might do another full counter on that side like that. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. Did we get... Yeah, we did. I was just about to say, did we get matching cupboards? And we did. They're right here. They're right here, but they're not going to match in with the tone, so I might go slightly darker with it. That there just looks like a completely different colour to me, but we all know it's because Sims lighting is shit. I've said it. You've heard me say it many times. And I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to my guns and say that. Right, I'm going to put you to there like that. Let's get that grid off now. Okay, and we do need some kind of extractor. So I'm going to use probably the cottage living one would work the best in here. It probably needs to go darker, doesn't it? Yes, we'll flop this one to here like that. Oh yes, that's working for me. That is working. We do need a bin, but I don't know where I'm going to be putting the bin just yet. I might have to get rid of you, go for a bit more of a smaller version like this, and then try and slot a bin in just off to the side there. Can't move that door anymore, which is very annoying. I don't think there's going to be any bin in-game that's going to fit there, to be honest with you. It'll have to be a smaller one. Let's just go for this one. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll flop you, and I'll push you right into it like there. Let's get you in until you start cutting in. There we go. Yeah, it's just in front of the door frame, not the actual door itself. I think that would work. Okie dokie. I've pulled out a variety of other bits as well. But as I said, I did want to get in a full dining room table. I've put a shelf here for some reason. No idea why. I just reckon it would be a good place to put your storage and stuff on. So I'm going to maybe litter that up with a few bits and bobs. If I can maybe have a full table of 4 in here. Let me see if I can move this along a little bit to around about there maybe. We need to remember that door's going to open there. I need to get up on the ladder there. That's the perfect spot. But I am going to choose some different colour chairs. I can't speak today, as always throughout this week. I've not been good at talking. You'll have to excuse me. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay, that's taken up a lot of room though. I'm just looking at that and it is taking up quite a bit of room. Because I do want to get a full sofa in here. Oh, no, that is not going to be a good point. Can I turn it that way? And maybe shuffle it along this way like that? I could do that, but in that turn, it's making me want to move that. Yep, the doors can still open. They can get around everything here now. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Now, we're going to use this bookshelf from the Book Nook or the Basement Treasures. One of them. One of the kit packs. I'm going to use this little storage unit, but nothing goes up. Well, the TV that I wanted to use doesn't go on top of it. So I think what I'm going to have to do actually is go into services and get out the red shelf of dreams. And then I could put it right down to where I need it to be. So if I get you onto there. Oh, come here. Flop you around to there. Give it a little cheeky spin. And then get rid. Yeah, that's perfect. Definitely need something up here, though. Don't know what just yet. We'll find something. This table, this little coffee table, I think will be absolutely perfect. Should be able to get in here fine. Absolutely fine. We're going to use this rug that I have sized up. But, oh, because I put the dining table there now, it looks a little bit weird in here. What about if I start turning it that way? Don't really like that. Oh, I could put it underneath the dining table instead. No, I wanted it in the living area. Maybe if I just go for default size, put it just in front of the sofa, like there. Get rid of that one. Yeah, that's better. That's a bit better. Just for an extra bit of comfort. I did have a lamp. Where are you? There he is. There's lamp. Put the lamp in behind the sofa area there. So it's a little bit run down and stuff in here, but I kind of like that. It's making me want to pull this in a little bit tighter back here, which I think I am going to do. And then I can maybe slot that lamp just into the corner around there. Let me see. Oh, yes. Yes, that's better. And I did pull out these little decals because I was thinking about making it look a little bit run down around the edges at the top. A little bit of damps come in or something, you know? And these two come in some really cool swatches. The brick ones don't really work because we've already got brick there. It doesn't really make sense. Oh, what's that? What is that? Kind of liked that though. Behind the fireplace. Oh, yes. Oh, that's added something very small, but I'm very much for it. I did have some firewood, but I don't really know where I'm going to put this. What about if I size it down? Whiffle it like this and just... No, there is no place I can put this really. I could maybe squeeze it in there. Are you... Yeah, you're connected. Oh, unless... I know this is not really realistic, but what about if I pulled it up to here? Of course you're not going to fit there. No, that's not really working for me. We'll get rid. We're not into that. But yeah, I think that's kind of cute. I think it's cute. It looks very run down. And this is the vibe I want to come across. I want to get a few finer, more details anyway. Finer, more details? More finer... I want some more details. I want some more stuff up on this shelf. I want to get something for behind here as well. And I want to get something for up here too. And maybe just some other little trinkety bits for the kitchen. And here we are. Just a few final details. I ended up going for a clock above the TV over here. I put a smoke alarm in, a little coffee machine, a little utensil nook. I ended up getting rid of this shelf. I tried to put stuff up on the shelf and nothing was snapping to it for some reason. Apart from the tiny little objects, and it was a massive shelf, so I got frustrated and I got rid of it. Put up a little welcome mat. I put up the same kind of like detailing as what we've got outside, but I put it up behind the sofa area. I also pulled out a record player because I remembered I pulled out this kind of like crate of vinyls, and that just kind of made sense to me to have it there. Didn't really want it on the coffee table, but I think it looks fine. And I also went ahead and furnished the bathroom. I will player test this because I'm a little bit apprehensive about everything working in this corner, so I'll make sure that does work, but I just wanted it to fit in with the aesthetics that we've got going on here, which is very run down and disgusting. But I still think it looks really cute for a little tiny home. Very nice indeed. So the finale is going to be the bedroom. I think this is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse to figure out where we're going to be putting everything here. So I'm going to go ahead, pull everything I think will suit this room nicely, and we'll put it around together. Okay, so I had thoughts with this bedroom. A double bed is just a real squidge. I squeezed one here, but it just limited everywhere. It just looked a bit too... It just wasn't for me. I wanted to get as much gameplay with this as possible. So this tiny home is for a single person. You can add a double bed if you may wish. But I just thought adding in a bunk bed, utilised the space underneath. I went for the werewolf desk and put in a little laptop underneath it there. And I think that works marvellously. And then I've used a mixture of the horse ranch build and buy with various other things in here. So I've gone for this one here, but I didn't like the way it looked at the bottom here. It looked a bit bare. So what I did was overlapped this storage box and put that down at the bottom there. And I just think that looked rather delicious. I really did. And then I flopped up this little wardrobe just because it's got a mirror on. I think you can use that as a mirror as well. I'm not too sure, but I thought it looked nice in this space anyway. And then I put in this rug just underneath this area just to fill up that area quite nicely there. And I thought that was marvellous, marvellous. There was another thing that I used. Oh, not you. I was going to use you. This little tapestry just up on the wall here like this. And I just think that brought it all home. And I think, oh, Daisy, can you hear Daisy whining in the background? She knows it's walking time. I nearly said it out loud there. I can feel her staring at me. I can feel Daisy staring at me. I think just finishing it off here by having a nice little plant at the top. Maybe those little, like, these ones, but I could maybe size them up. I mean, that's not giving me the vibe. We'll go for the ye old faithful. We'll go for the terracotta pot and just put that on the side there like that. And I might even bring that little cheeky lamp that came with... what did you come with growing together? I might use this one here as well. But size it down and bring it there like that. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Yeah, that's going to work in gameplay. I like the vibe of it. I've put a bit of tarp over the window as well. Just that one. We'll keep that one free. And I'm into it. I'm absolutely into it. Let's have a little tour around, shall we? So this is the little Moonwood Mill tiny home. And I think it's worked beautifully. This is probably my favourite tiny home to date, to be honest with you. In this little series, anyway. Kind of feeling it. So we've got an outside area. You can see I've put some grapes in because I've had a little thought they need to earn some money. So I put out a little nectar making facility where you could plant these grapes, get them pollinated by the bees. Gorgeous. We've got some lovely power sources around here, and I also put some crates up so they can store their nectar, and also a barbecue area as well, so they've got a little barbecue moment out here. I moved the wind turbine slightly. They've also got a lovely little balcony here with a telescope and a little fire pit for their friends, and I'm just kind of vibing with it. More power sources over on this side as well. Yeah, that's very cute. I'm very much into that indeed. Let's get into the interior then. So you come straight in, big double doors into the full open up. No, absolutely not. No, Daisy, I don't mean you. Daisy's like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I don't want that there. Let me get bish bosh boosh that out and get in the that one. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Okay, well, again, let's go back in. Sorry for scaring you, Daisy. You did not do anything wrong, I promise. But yeah, little ladder going up to the bedroom area. That's infuriating me, but I can't help that. That's The Sims, and so is that glitching thing from the outside there. But yes, fully working kitchen. Got everything that you may need, with a little mezzanine moment as well, so it makes the space feel much bigger than what it is. And then a little living room nook, complete with TV, record player, sofa, books. Oh, they're going to be spoiled for choice. They really will. And then you come up this area here into the boudoir. Let's get the full effect, please, because it's going to look bigger up here as well. Oh, yes. A nice big skylight above this big bedroom area too. Hate all of that business, but I can't help that. That is The Sims. You won't see it in gameplay. It's fine. But very nice. Oh, I'm pleased with it. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know what you think. But this is the last kind of spooky-ish build we're going to be doing for this year. We're going to be moving on to some more wintry builds, I feel now. I feel some winter builds coming on, loves. I really do. But anyway, I hope you have the most marvellous weekends. I will be back on Tuesday with some Let's Build the Worlds. Leave me some lovely comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, because I am going to be going away to Amsterdam tomorrow. So I'm going to be posting lots of gorgeous things. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, my darlings. And I'll see you all next week. Goodbye.